after Tiege Hanley.
You're number 12 on my list.
What?
It's okay.
I'm
It's
12
okay.
after all the cats?
Hey, nothing personal.
Reality check. This whole epically crappy situation that we as a world are facing has been a humongous reality check for me, and I think for a lot of people. And even though this situation has sucked big, huge, hairy, corona-covered monster nuts, there actually has been some good that's come out of it for me, and that is perspective. It has allowed me to sort of analyze my life a little bit and some of the people in it, some of the decisions I've made. And today I'd like to share some of the conclusions I've come to. Please note, these 7 things are in no particular list of life-changingness, right? They all changed my life, starting with number 1, which was going to therapy. I was the screwed up little dude growing up until like my 20s, until I actually went and sat down and talked to a counselor. I was pissed off at my mother. I used to do all sorts of like passive aggressive things because I was mad at the fact that she put me in some bad like stepfather situations. I had 2 abusive stepfathers. One of the byproducts of that is that I lost my ability to communicate and stand up for myself. My confidence was at an all-time low. And so I harbored all this anger, all this resentment. And then around like 23, 24, I decided it was time for me to take care of me. And so I actively went and sat down with a counselor and worked through my shit. The moment that I decided to take control of my life and go and actually do something about it was the moment that everything got better. I let go of all the anger. I let go of all the hostility. And finally, for the first time in my life, I was able to stand up for myself. The second thing that has changed my life is when I quit drinking alcohol. Alcohol and the consumption was something that I never had a good relationship with. I used to get wasted. I used to get blackout drunk. I drank way too often. I used to sleep with dirty women. I used to do all of the dumb ass things, not to mention drive drunk. Yeah, did that too. DUI? Of course. Why not throw that in there? When I quit drinking alcohol, at that precise moment, every single aspect of my life got better, but a few things had to change. I needed to change my social circle. I lost some friends as a result. Were they really my friends? I don't know. Were they acquaintances that I'd get drunk with? Yes. But I found that that's what I had in common with them. And when I stopped drinking and going out and getting wasted, I didn't want to hang out with these people. My priorities changed. I didn't want to go out and get wasted. I didn't want to go out and get drunk. I wanted to be more productive. And what I found is that I was happier. Every single aspect of my life got better. The third thing that has changed my life is taking care of my body physically in terms of working out, lifting weights, cardiovascular exercise, and eating right. Gentlemen, those are the 3 components to physical fitness. You gotta lift weights, you gotta be strong, you gotta do cardio so your heart and lungs also are strong and your body fat isn't all out of whack. And the third component to having a strong body is to eat right. Now, unfortunately, eating right is the hardest part of the component because working out and exercising, it's fun, it's easy, right? You lift weights, you get a pump, your muscles, oh God, it's all exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. 25% of the way that you look naked is due to what you do in the gym, right? Lifting weights and cardio and all that good stuff. 75% is what goes in that mouth of yours. Gentlemen, if you want to look better without your clothes, pay attention to what goes in your mouth. It will change your life. Speaking of looking good, the 4th thing that has changed my life is developing a skincare routine. Taking better care of my face. Guys, I talk and pitch Tiege Hanley all the time, but really the whole premise behind that is to help you understand that if you do a few basic things every single day, you're going to look incredible. Your skin is going to glow. You're not going to have breakouts. Your skin is going to be even. It's going to look incredible. There are a few basic things that each and every person needs to do every single day in order to have amazing skin and be handsome. They include wash your face twice a day and use a moisturizer before you leave the house. Those 2 basic things are the essentials, the most critical aspects to you having a handsome face and looking incredible. Gentlemen, the good news is that there's a link down below to the Tiege Hanley starter set. For $15 a month, you're going to get a face wash that you use twice a day. You're also going to get an AM moisturizer with an SPF of 20. And while supplies last, guys, we are throwing in a free Tiege Hanley lip balm with an SPF of 30. So my question to you is this: is having incredible skin that is free of breakouts and blemishes and blackheads and wrinkles and being handsome, is being handsome worth $15 a month? If the answer is yes, guys, you got to hit that link today and grab the Tiege Hanley starter set. If the answer is no, then don't hit it. Leave those starter sets for people that are actually serious about looking good. Now, of course, Tiege Hanley has a lot of other incredible products that help you look amazing, like our eye cream, ridiculous in terms of fighting dark circles, fine lines, and bags, or the wash bar. This thing is it's ridiculous. It's got a gentle exfoliation. It smells amazing. It leaves your skin squeaky freaking clean. Guys, here's the deal. Right now, while you're checking out, you can add any of the additional Tiege Hanley products you want. And then next month, we're going to send to you your starter set, which includes the wash and the AM moisturizer. Guys, if you're serious about taking care of your face, your skin, and looking incredible, you got to hit that link and grab the Tiege Hanley starter set today with the free incredible lip balm. I'm telling you, this lip balm is ridiculous. Hey, would you like it?
I do. It's nice.
All right. This is the point in the equation where we talk about the fifth thing that has changed my life, and that is my wife. Falling in love with my wife was one of the things that has changed my life. Wait, you want to say anything?
I think that's a great one to be, what is it, number 5?
That's it's in no particular order.
Yeah, I would prefer to be 1, but that's okay. I'll take 5. Okay.
So yes, you're in no particular order. All right, you're after Tiege Hanley.
You're number 12 on my list.
What?
It's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
12 after all the cats.
Hey, nothing personal.
All right, nothing personal. Well, I just want you to know I love you and you changed my life.
I love you too, my love.
All right, get out of here. Let me talk a little bit about this. Bye. So I met the love of my life 17 years ago, and it's been a pretty wild ride ever since. There have been some highs and there have been some lows. We've had our issues. We've worked through our issues. She's seen me through bankruptcy, through the business failing. I mean, she's my ride or die. And she truly is my rock. And I don't know where I would be without her. And it's incredible just building a life with somebody that you love so deeply. But they're not easy. Amazing relationships take work. They take investment from both people. It's not just one or the other. Both people have to be committed to the development and the nurturing of the relationship. If you stop paying attention, gentlemen, it will die. Think of a relationship as like a super spicy flower, right? You plant that flower and you sit there and at first you're like, yeah, this is amazing. And you're watching the flower and it grows a little bit and you're like, this is awesome. But then if you don't pay attention, if you don't water it, what happens? The flower dies. Gentlemen, you got to constantly water your spicy ass flower. Sixth thing that has changed my life is failing big time. With my fitness center, it was the biggest epic failure ever. And the reason it was so horrible is because I didn't have a plan B. I had no idea where I was going to go next or what success looked like anymore, right? I was bankrupt. I was driving a beer cart. I was miserable. I didn't know where to go. My epic failure taught me about me. It taught me about me as a man. It taught me about my resiliency. It taught me that I was stronger than I realized I was. And eventually, I figured it out. Was it easy? No, but this brings us to the seventh thing that changed my life, and that is, you have changed my life in more ways than I can possibly tell you. When I first uploaded my first video to this platform, this amazing platform, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I'm just like, hey, I got a video camera and I'm just gonna upload. Okay, let's see what happens. When I got that first comment, I actually remember the comment. It was asking me like what a guy that's a little bit heavier should wear. It was at that moment that I realized I found my home. If you would have told me 12 years ago that this would fill me with as much joy, happiness, and success as I could possibly imagine in my wildest dreams, I would have punched you in the face because this was not what success looked like to me back then. But it is now. And I know that right now things are tough, things are a little bit scary and weird, and we're trying to figure out things. But the one thing I am certain about is that it will get better and you are amazing. And I gotta be honest, I'm actually a little bit happy that this happened. Not happy for the suffering, not happy for the devastation and the fact that everything kind of sucks, but I'm happy that I've been shaken to my core to really identify the things in my life that are important and the things that have changed my life. Gentlemen, you have changed my life. Thank you. I can never repay you, but I love you and just think you're amazing. Guys, you're incredible. Stay strong, stay positive. It'll get better, I promise.